Okay, so you want to put today's date back on the top, and we're going to continue our exponential function translations. So you can still title it part 2, maybe, of our exponential translations. If we look at our different graphs now, this time we're going to be given a graph, and we have to come up with the equation of the translated graph. And this is most likely something that you'll see on the EOC. So if I look at this first question here, the solid line is my original or my basic or parent graph, and then the dotted line is the translated graph. So if I look at this, it says use f of x for the parent function. So if I do this, I'll have f of x. I'm looking at this parent function. The y-intercept is 0, and it goes up 1 over 1. So the equation of that line is going to be 1x, or 1x plus 0, which we could just write x. So then this is the translated version, so I can see that it went 1, 2, 3. It went down 3. So the translated equation was g of x equals x minus 3, because minus 3 brings the graph down 3 units. So let's look at this one first of all. We want to do the basic equation, f of x, and I can tell it's the exact same one. 0 y is the y-intercept, and the slope is 1. So we can just say f of x is 1. So g of x, if I look at this, my y-intercept increased by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take my equation and just add 6 to it. So this is my translated equation. It increased by 6, so I just do plus 6. Okay, and then I can redraw it. So now let's look at some exponential, since that's what we're working on, and we can see that the parent equation is just this very basic equation, okay, and we can just call it f of x. So even if we don't know, I mean, it's got a y-intercept of 1, right, and we could try to figure out what the b is, but we really don't even have to have that. We can just say that it's called, this equation is just f of x, right? And we know it's some sort of a times b to the x power, and we know a has got to be 1 because this is the y-intercept, but we're not quite sure what the b is. But anyway, this is f of x. So I can see that this is going to go up by 2 units. So I can say my g of x, which is my translated, is the equation of f of x plus 2, because it went up 2. So whatever this equation is, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I add 2 to it and it translates up. So I would like for you to try this one, number 48. See if you can come up with the translated equation. Okay. And so then let's look at this one below. Here I can notice that it is going left and right. So again, I can take this is my original equation here, right? And you want to just find like 2 distinct points. Like here I can tell it went 1, 2, 3 units over. So I know, let's just say that we know this equation f of x is 2 to the x power, okay? Well, if I want to require what g of x is, which is my translated equation, that would be 2 to the x, and then I went right 3 units. So if we look at our notes, right 3 would mean I put minus 3 in the exponent, okay? So I want you to try 50. Let's stick with the same parent equation. Let's say I told you this was f of x and it's 2 to the x power. Write the translated equation for this one, and then we're done. We'll talk about it tomorrow.